Hello, everybody, and again, welcome to another of these 10-part series. This entire week will be one day after another, so this is really exciting because we're coming to the end. This is the eighth video. That means there's only two more after this one. You don't want to miss them. And again, thank you so much for joining us until now in these lives. These were really, really inspiring, and I hope they brought you value. The whole purpose of this is to really come to more prepared for the high holidays and the Jewish, Rosh Hashanah, to come inspired and not afraid and not anxious and not overwhelmed. There's enough of this stuff in our life. This is the greatest time to connect to God on a much higher level. And so this is the opportunity to do so. If you want to go back all to the go back through the videos, you will learn so much about how to better prepare. Today's topic is progression versus perfection. We want progress, not perfection. And what does that really mean? But first, we have to understand that what is the difference between progress and perfection? Well, perfection is what causes the anxiety. You see, I could only talk for myself. And in the last video yesterday, I spoke about how I would come to the high holidays. I would come to this time so anxious because I thought I had to be perfect. I didn't do everything I wanted to do during the year. And so I thought of myself as less than, and I would get judged, and I'm going to have a bad year. And, I will have to pay for it in some kind of way throughout the year. So that would cause me a lot of anxiety. But what I learned and what I've noticed was that through me focusing on my progress, on just like learning and trying to find, where am I imperfect? Where could I improve myself? What can I do? And work really hard and really focus on doing the next right step, that I've learned throughout the time that it lessened that anxiety. One of the key important things that I was mistaken with was that I was taking massive leaps and massive jumps. I was doing these massive resolutions, but they were not working. And so I learned how to take small, easy steps to better myself every time. That means I was focusing the way I would focus on the progress versus the perfection was by taking these small little steps. So, for example, if it was to increase in one more good deed, or to do a little bit more Torah learning, or to do a little bit more prayer, or whatever it was, I would look for these small, small little shifts that I could make and implement them into my life in a more sustainable manner. You see, what happens is that when we take these massive jumps, we are not we are overwhelming ourselves, and we are most likely leading ourselves up to failure. And so we have to always pay attention that we take those small steps and we slowly progress to something greater. It is these smaller steps that will eventually lead us to this massive change. But it will never work if we take these massive jumps. If we take these massive jumps, we are more likely to fail, and those failures are pretty big and they could be devastating, thus give us more anxiety and fear and guilt and all the stuff that many of us feel around the high holidays, and that's not good. But what we also have to remember is to be human. And we are growing people. If we do not grow, we are stagnant, we are stopping. And so it is important to always remember and know where our limitations are. Yes, we have to push our boundaries all the time. We have to pass that, but it takes time. And so we have to be aware where we stand today by evaluating and by paying attention and taking this kind of accounting and slowly applying these lessons and these things that we want to perfect, or to rather progress in. And we're not striving for that to be the best and to be the perfection, because then we're probably done with our life, and we're probably done our mission down here. And only God knows that, and only God can decide when it's our time. And that's totally okay. And it's not something to be fearful for, because what I know is that I have a mission in life, and I want to achieve that kind of mission and that kind of purpose. That's what brings me meaning. So by being human means that I'm going to focus on where I am limited, and where I need to be, where's my imperfections, and I will focus on implementing different lessons in my life to better myself slowly but surely. And so I hope this brought you some great value. And I encourage you to join us in a 12-day journey to learn how to do that. Our next topic, which is going to be tomorrow, is going to talk about that sincere heart. God really just wants our sincere heart. He just wants us to sincerely want to be connected with Him, because that's every kind of relationship. Think about all of our loved ones. And so, how do we do this again? It's through properly evaluating and elevating ourselves. So there's a 12-day course starting on Thursday, the 18th of Elul, the life of Elul. We are bringing the whole purpose of what it means to better prepare ourselves for Rosh Hashanah. We have 12 days, so it's 12 months. We are going to elevate, we are going to evaluate and then elevate each one of these 12 months, the days corresponding the months. It is really exciting. By now, you should see the links all around. And I really hope that you join us on this journey. And I thank you in advance if you do jump on, or if you already have jumped on. We did get some great results. Thank you so much for all those who already bought in. Look out for the link. It should be down here below. And I really hope that you guys take this opportunity. It's really take advantage of it. We are doing our best to make it as affordable for everybody to join. And so our hope and our whole purpose here at Yirmi Kirkus Consulting is about helping the business professional live that more meaningful and purposeful life. However, if we cannot take care of our personal life first, there is no purpose in anything else. So let's better prepare ourselves personally, and then that's going to trickle down to our profession, to our businesses, to our relationships, to everything in our life. So don't miss out on this awesome opportunity to join our program. You can connect with us on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Bizfluence, practically everywhere. And if not, you could just email us, get onto our website, wherever you get your information from. We should be there, and we will be more than happy to partner up with you and make sure that we all have an awesome holiday coming up. It's really, really exciting, and there's no reason why we cannot have an inspiring and a purposeful high holidays Rosh Hashanah prayer. Also remember that this is not necessarily just for Jewish people, although it is geared and there's a lot of Jewish lingo in it. But there's a lot of very valuable, inspiring, and uplifting lessons to learn, and that can be applied in our life one way or another. So I'm opening this up to everybody, and that's why I'm publicizing this everywhere. But I invite you to join us to find more meaning and more purpose in our day-to-day life in a easy and simple, progress, focused way. So don't forget to sign up for Evaluate and Elevate. It's a 12-day course starting from Thursday, the 18th of Elul, August 26th this year, and we are looking to connect with you. That's all for our 10 minutes. Tomorrow we will talk about the sincere heart. Everybody loves that sincere heart. That's how you have a very meaningful and purposeful relationship, and we will connect that all. So see you tomorrow. Thanks again for joining. See you soon. Bye.